Hey there, my name is Laura and I am here today to do an unboxing video of an order that I just got in from Portland Leather Goods. I decided to go ahead and make this video because I've been really enjoying seeing all the videos that other people in the Portland Leather Insiders community have been making lately. I've gotten really into products from this company. I hadn't ever really been like a big purse lady in the past, but these days I'm finding it really fun to explore their different products. And I just placed an order over the past week for a gift for my mom for Mother's Day. She's going to be here this coming weekend, and so I thought it would be really nice if I could give it to her in person a little bit early. And then I also included an order for a bag for myself, and there are a couple of small leather goods in here, one for her and one for me, that kind of match each other. So anyway, I just thought I would share with you guys what those items look like. I have built up a collection for myself over the past like 5 months. I think I placed my first order shortly before Christmas, and I now have a handful of bags, and so maybe in the future I will make a few videos of some of the different items in my personal collection. And yeah, I hope that this gives you a good idea of what these products are like, and maybe you'll decide that you want to explore some of them for yourself. So full disclosure, this is actually my second attempt at filming this video because I was trying to do it a little bit earlier in the day and I got a notification that I needed to leave for an appointment that I completely forgot that I had today. So I cut it short and I hopped in the car and I went to my appointment, and now I'm back. So we're at about a medium length right now. Anywho, let's get into the unboxing. This is the outer box that everything came in. It's already opened. The other box for the first product that I'm going to show you is also already open because I was in the middle of showing that one off when I got interrupted. So we'll get into this box. And there are, like I said, 4 items, 2 bags, 2 small leather goods. The bags come in their own boxes. This is the box with my mom's bag in it. They are labeled on the side here. I'll keep it a secret for the moment so I can tell which bag is which. But this is my mom's, and then these are the 2 small items. These also have labels on them so I can see which is which. This is my mom's, this one's mine, and I will leave my bag and my item over in the box, the big box, for right now. I'll show you the bag first. Last time I showed the small leather item first, but then I felt like I want to show the bag first. So let's get into that. It comes in a pretty small box. The item that she wanted was not one that I had ever really considered ordering for myself. It's really cute and I like it, but I just had gravitated more towards other items. So I'm actually pretty excited that she picked this one. She has never purchased from Portland Leather Goods before. She's always been kind of the type of person that just carries one bag until it gets damaged or starts to break down, or she finds something else that catches her interest and then she'll move on to a different bag. So she's not really like a collector of bags, but she has mentioned to me that she was kind of interested in getting something new. But she also, I wouldn't be likely to spend a lot of money on a bag. Not that these are crazy expensive, but just maybe a little bit more of a splurge than she would normally go for. I think she typically would look for something at like TJ Maxx rather than ordering from a company's website. So I've been talking to her about my obsession with Portland Leather, and she's been looking at their website just to kind of see what they have. And this is the bag that she told me she was most drawn to, and in the color that I think she wanted. She mentioned like the type of color that she wanted, but not a specific one. So this is the one I thought would be the best for her. So it's a small box. If you open it up, on top, they always include a postcard. It's just promotional material. We appreciate you. Set that aside. And then in the box is the bag, very nicely wrapped in tissue paper. Their items always come very nicely wrapped. It's one of the things that I appreciate about them. And the bag that she wanted was a festival bag. It's sort of a small, medium-ish crossbody purse. And this is in the color Baja. She mentioned that she was looking at a teal turquoise bag, and there are a couple different options on there in the festival. And there was this one or Lagoon, but I thought that Lagoon might be a little bit too dark for her. I actually have a Lagoon mini crossbody from them. And I really like it, but I thought this one is just a little brighter and more summery, and I think this is probably the one that she was feeling more drawn to. So this is a really cute bag. It's pebbled leather, and it's very soft and squishy, and it smells like leather. Sometimes the really colorful ones come with more of a chemical dye smell, but this one really just smells like straight up leather. It has a crossbody strap that is attached. You can't take this one off. Some of them have little clips that you can unclip the strap and put something else on or add something to it. This has pretty small, just brass rings. You could, I'm sure, modify it if you wanted to, but I think my mom will just like to wear it as a crossbody. So it's a pretty decent length strap. It's got 10 holes in it. Adjustable. It's currently on the 4th hole, so it's closer to the longer end of its settings right now. And something interesting about this bag is how the straps are attached. On most bags, they're like on the side or on the corner. Sometimes on the bigger bags, they're inside on the edges, but on this one, you can see that they're mounted like flush to the back of the bag. So I think that's going to help it sit really nicely against her body. And I'll try it on here just so we can see how the bag looks on somebody. I'm going to angle the camera down a little bit. So yeah, this is a good length on me. My mom is not that much taller than me, and we're kind of shaped similarly, so I think that this is going to be really cute on her. And actually, now that I am experiencing it for myself, I kind of wish that I had one for me too, because this is a really cute style, and I can see it just working really well for the summertime when she's out and about moving around. So again, this is the festival bag, Almost Perfect in Baja. And speaking of Almost Perfect, if you're not familiar with Portland leather, they have a couple of different categories for their bags. So their regular line, they call it premium. That's like the top quality. It should be perfect, nothing wrong with it. And then they also have an almost perfect line, which just means that there might be small things about it that make it not quite that premium quality. Maybe the pebbling isn't even from piece to piece, or there might be some scuffs or scratches, or some stitching might be a little bit off and it might pucker or something. And so when you order Almost Perfect, you order it knowing that there might be a little something that's not quite perfect about it. But I have found that whenever I order Almost Perfect, it comes looking just as good as, if not better than, the premium bags. And so I pretty much always order Almost Perfect. This one is no exception to that. I don't see a single thing that is wrong with it. The pebbling is really nice and even all the way around. The coloring is even. There isn't any sort of like weird stitching on any part of it that I can see. So this one feels like a premium bag to me. It has the little Portland leather logo on it up here that you can see. And then I'll show you inside. They use really nice YKK zippers. They're very smooth. And inside the bag, it's unlined, just the raw suede on the back side there. And the festival bag has a little pocket on the inside. So that can be really nice to hold your phone or whatever you might want to separate from the rest of your items. And it's a decent size. You can definitely fit a wallet, and if you have any littles that you want to put in there, or lipstick, sunglasses, you could fit a decent amount in here to be out and about and hands-free for the day. I will show you the other item that I got for my mom to go along with this bag. I had planned to order one of these for myself. I'd been looking at them online. I had never ordered one before, and I just thought that this would be a nice little extra for her to have. So this is an Almost Perfect Love Bug wallet also in the color Baja. I like to have contrasting colors with my bags, but I thought for my mom's first order from Portland Leather, I would get her coordinating colors. So this is the Love Bug. Again, really soft. Baja is such a pretty color. This one has a snap closure, and the original Love Bug, or the small Love Bug, has 2 pockets, which would be perfect for cards or a little bit of cash. And then they also have a version of this that is the Love Bug Plus that has 3 of these pockets. It's got an extra gusset and an extra pocket. But this will be a nice little wallet for her to just put her essentials in, you know, her ID, her debit card, a little bit of cash, and it'll make for a nice light carry with her small bag. So this is my mom's gift, Baja Love Bug, Baja Festival bag, and I'm really excited to give these to her. I hope she's gonna love them. I'm gonna get these wrapped back up, and then I will show you what I ordered for myself. Okay, so the reason that I ordered all of these when I did is because they were running a really good sale last week. Portland Leather is always running sales. Their premium items are always at least 25% off. And then several times a year, they'll run an extra sale on top of that where it's 30% off. Sometimes people in the loyalty program will get extra multipliers on their points that they collect during particular sales. And then last week, the special sale that was going on was an extra 10% off Almost Perfect items. And so they're already sold at a little bit of a discount, and then you get that extra 10%, and that's a pretty good deal. So that's why I decided to go ahead and order last week when I did. And I thought that since I was going with the Almost Perfect sale, I would choose a bag for myself that was on the smaller side, so it would be less expensive. I had a bunch of points to use up. And I decided to just try something fun that was something that I just really wanted and not something that really filled like a workhorse need bag. So I'll put my little aside for the moment and we will look at my bag. Okay, so once again, my bag also came with a little card. You might be able to tell that it's an interesting shape and it's heavier than I thought it was going to be. So this is a circle bag, and this is the large circle, and I ordered it in the color Cobalt, which I'm so excited to see. I've never seen this one in person before. I'm looking at it on my monitor over here, and it looks so cool on camera. I love this color. The circle comes with the handle all, or the strap all wrapped around it nicely. It'll never look that neat again. Trying to figure out how it's looped through here. It's like, can you see that? I think I have to pull it through to free it. There we go. Okay. Got the strap freed. Look at what a gorgeous color this is. And on the edges, it looks so bright. But then in the middle of the bag, it's a really deep, deep blue color. Apologies if you can hear my cat crying out there. Okay, it's stuffed with some paper. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I've heard people talk about them and I've seen people unbox them. But it's hard to get a sense of the scale until you hold it in your own hands. It doesn't look that huge on camera, but it feels bigger than I was expecting. So here it is, the Cobalt circle. This one has this cute pocket on the front. I really like how the pocket kind of swoops down. And then on the inside, it also has a pocket. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's a pocket in there. And then again, you can see it's just the unlined suede on the inside. It's such a rich, beautiful blue color. And I know I've seen some people online talk about how they don't know if they love this color because in certain lights it can lean a little bit more purple. But I love purple, so I had no problem if it came looking a little bit more purple than I was expecting. But honestly, to me, it just looks like a really true, deep, rich blue color. Maybe in the sunlight it'll look a little more purple. We'll have to see. But this is gorgeous. Let me smell it. These just smell so good. It's hard to explain if you haven't had one in your presence. The zipper feels great. This one has a little leather tassel on the zipper, so that makes it easier to pull. It opens super wide. It's going to be really easy to get stuff in and out of here. And then this one also has a non-detachable strap. So this is one that you could modify, but with bags this size, I don't really know that I would ever want to carry it with just a shoulder strap or a grab handle. I think that this one I'm always going to want to be carrying as a crossbody. So that'll work well for me. And then let's see, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It looks like 9 holes to adjust, and it's currently on the 4th. So again, about medium size here. Let's put it on and see how it looks. I'm gonna aim you down again. There it is. On this setting, it hits me right about hip height. This is perfect. This looks really cute on. I imagine that I'm going to be using this a lot this summer. This is kind of a nice neutral color, but it's still like a little pop of color, which is just perfect for me. Yeah, I really like this a lot. It's a good size, and I feel like, I think this bag would look good on anybody, but I'm a pretty curvy lady, and I think that the circle really goes nicely with my curves. I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but yeah, I really, really like this. I'm so happy that I finally went ahead and bought one. This is actually the bag that made me notice Portland leather. I see their ads all over social media. I have for years. And I've seen many ads for the circle bag, and I always thought it was really cute. And then for some reason, when I went to order my first bag, I think I just wanted something that was a little more practical for work and everyday use. And so I got a Lola first. But I've never stopped being intrigued by the circle. So I'm glad that I finally went ahead and purchased one, and I'm excited to own this. I forgot to show this while I was recording the main video, but I thought I should show you guys what might have made this almost perfect. So the circle, you can see it's a little bit misshapen at the top there. It's kind of flat on the top. And then I also noticed that there's this little spot right here. It kind of looks like maybe a little bit of a gouge mark or something. The Portland leather is stamped in here. On the cobalt, it's kind of hard to read it, but it is there. So those are the two things that I think might make this particular bag almost perfect. The back looks nice. I don't see anything here that is not perfect. With the circles, I think they're always slightly lumpy. And the top, I think, will pop back up into shape when I stuff it with stuff. But when it's empty, it kind of collapses down a little bit. So we'll see if we can get that to stand up on its own. And that little gouge is there, but that doesn't bother me at all. Anyway, so just a little look at the quality of this particular bag. Okay, so there's my bag. Now let's look at my little, and I already told you that it kind of goes with what I got for my mom, but it's a different color. So I got myself an Almost Perfect Love Bug as well. And this one is in the color Naples. I'm really excited to see this color too. Naples is like this really bright, vibrant yellow. It's really cute. It's not quite as bright in person as I thought it was going to be. I was imagining that it was going to be just like a bright, like sunshine, or daffodil maybe kind of yellow, like really, really bright. But this actually has a little more brown or gray to it, but it's just got gorgeous pebbles. It's really soft. Yeah, it's slightly duller than I thought it was going to be, but I really like it. It's going to be pretty against this cobalt circle. Let's see those together. I think it is coming across brighter on camera than it does in person. And I'm wondering if it's just the lighting in my room that it's not catching the color quite, my eye is not catching the color quite as well as the camera is. But it looks gorgeous next to the circle bag in the monitor. It looks like that bright primary yellow that I was expecting. And the blue, I think the blue is actually showing up better on camera than it is to my naked eye as well. But this is what it should look like in the sunlight. I've got a ring light behind you over there, and so this should be about as bright as the color gets. So anyway, those two I thought would be really pretty together, and then I've got a couple of other brightly colored bags that I thought the Naples would look really cute with. So again, this just has the 2 pockets, and that was what I was wanting. I have a Sydney sling bag from them, which is like a really small sort of backpack, like almost a fanny pack size. And I was just finding that my larger wallet that I have was a little too bulky to fit in there comfortably with everything else that I need to take. And so I thought that the Love Bug would be a good way for me to pare down and carry less when I want to take one of my smaller bags. I thought it was going to be helpful with the Circle too, which it still will be great in the Circle, but I did not realize how much room there was going to be in here, so I don't think that this would have been necessary. I think I could have taken my bigger wallet in the large Circle, but this will look really cute with it too. Look at them together. Let's see. Oh, it can hang out like that. Okay. Anyway, so those are my 2 bags. I'm excited to wrap up the festival bag for my mom and put some pretty paper on it and have it all ready to go for her. I'll come back at some point to share more of my bags with you, and when I do, I will update you on how that went and how she reacted to it. Go check them out. They've got so many great items, so many great colors. If you are a fan of leather, and especially if you like a variety of leather textures and colors, I think that you're really gonna like this company. And keep an eye out for the sales that they run. You can join their Facebook page, Portland Leather Insiders, and you can get lots of inside information on what they have coming up as far as sales and new releases. Yeah, I've just had so much fun exploring their products, and I'm excited to share more of my collection with you. I'll come back soon and make another video. Let me know down in the comments if you have a favorite style. If you have a YouTube channel where you review leather goods, go ahead and let us know so we can come check out your videos too. I just love being able to share this interest with people. So thank you for watching and have a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.